catch up with the videos yet.
The fast track, it's on lesson 4. We are just going to go through on the exercises itself. So we finished the lesson itself, but we're going to do the lesson. Sorry, we've done the lesson last week, but we're going to do the exercises today.
Okay, thank you.
So you can listen in by all means. But before I start that, I need to go over a few points. Points which I did mention in the other class, but I need to mention this to this class as well. Give me 1 second, I just need to get the charger. Yeah. Yeah. Right, okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين واللعنة على أعدائهم من الآن إلى يوم الدين أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Now, with the previous class, those who have listened from the previous class, there are a few points which I didn't mention in that class, which I'll mention now to yourselves. So you remember when we did lesson 4, we mentioned some certain points. Do you remember that when we had the verbs itself and how the verbs, which class was that? Let me just remember. Yes, this was this class. So does everyone remember when I spoke about the verbs and that the verb can also come as the predicate for the subject? Do you remember that from last week?
Yes.
Do you remember that? Yes. So I spoke about that yesterday. Like for example, we can have, we spoke about Zaydun dhahaba. Zayd, he went, and dhahaba, Zayd went. So there's two different translations. Zaydun dhahaba. Zayd is a noun, and it's the subject. Dhahaba is the verb, and it's the predicate, okay? So the translation will be Zayd, he went, and if the verb came in the beginning, and it said Dhahaba Zaydun, it will mean Zayd, he went. Is that clear for everyone?
What difference does that make, sir?
It makes a difference of the emphasis of the subject who is doing the action. So do you want me to use the whiteboard at the back?
No, it's okay. I mean,
Does everyone want me to use the whiteboard? Because if you want me to use the whiteboard, I'll use the whiteboard.
Yes, Sheikh. I think you explained it to group 1 because I watched your repeat video and that's where I saw it.
Yeah,
so this
I did.
Group hadn't seen it.
Okay, yeah. Right.
Assalamu alaikum, Aga.
Yeah.
If you can bring the board on the main screen.
Yeah. 2 seconds. Add in. Stop share.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Salaam Sheikh. I can't see anything.
You can't see anything. Okay, let me 2 seconds. Is that better now?
Yes, thank you.
Let me write a small, yeah, that's fine. Zaid dhahaba. Subject. Subject and predicate, okay? The translation will be Zaid
He went.
Zaid, he went. That's the translation. So Zaid is a noun. This is a verb. Verb and a noun, and this will be deemed as a whole lot. It's a nominal sentence. That's a nominal sentence, okay? Because Zaid is a noun. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, then we have, in contrast, we have Dhahaba Zaidun. So this is a verb, and this is
No.
the verb, and this is the doer. The translation will be Zaid went. And this is classified as a verbal sentence. This together, or the whole lot. Verbal sentence. Is that clear for everyone now? So here you will see Zaidun dhahaba, Zaid, he went. So you can see there's 2 times. We have Zaid, and the person who's doing the action as an individual, and then we have the pronoun referring back to him as well. So we have 2 emphasis in the sentence. There's more emphasis on the person who's doing the action. So this is the basic construction of a sentence. You have the verb. After the verb, you have the doer, which is in Arabic called the fa'il. In Arabic, the doer is called the fa'il. Fa'il, and the verb in Arabic is called fi'l. Is that clear?
Yeah, so Sheikh, is it okay for a verbal sentence not to have a maf'ul?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. As this is an example that
Yeah.
dhahaba Zaid, Zaid went. So here, the doer and the verb is sufficient to complete its meaning. So in I'll teach you that later, not yet, because there are two types of verbs in Arabic and in English as well, that sometimes the verb is sufficient, but the verb and the doer is sufficient to complete its meaning.
Okay.
Okay? So is this
Sheikh,
clear?
if you can move away, we can take a screenshot, please.
Yeah, there you go. I'll send this across to yourselves.
Thank you.
Now, let me answer Sister Jawad's question now. Sister Jawad says, what's the difference? There's a lot of difference. The other thing is that, Sister Masuma here? Sister Taiba? Okay, Sister
Yes.
Taiba's here.
Yes, Sheikh.
Is Sister Sana left? Okay, she's left, that's fine. Okay, now, the difference is that when the actual doer precedes the verb itself, what precedes the verb?
Doer.
The doer. Who is the doer? The fa'il, the person that does the action. If he precedes the verb, then this is extra points, extra information I'm giving to yourself. If you remember it, all well and good. If you don't remember it, that's fine. I will recap this at a later stage, not yet. It's not that important at the moment, if you forget it. But I just want yourself to have it in the subliminal conscious, these phrases. Now, if the verb is preceded by the subject, you can write this down as a points to remember. You can. This would be quite good actually. So write points to remember. If the verb is preceded by the doer of the verb, then the verb will follow. Then the verb will follow the form or the individuals it is referring to. The verb will then follow the individuals it is referring to, meaning whether they are singular, dual, or plural. I'll give you an example. The reason why I'm giving you this information now is that when we'll go to the Quran, things become much more clearer for you that why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is using a plural with a singular. Okay. Number 1, number 2, number 3. So let me just get my pens. Can you see that screen? Yes?
Yeah.
What does the first word say?
Muslimun.
And the second one?
Muslimani.
Correct. Who are Muslimani?
Dual.
Exactly. Is that clear? Now what happens? Now these are the subject, yeah?
Sheikh, could you tell me what the third one says? I can't read because of the flashlight.
Give me 2 seconds.
Sorry, Sheikh. Okay, got it. Muslimuna.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
What is the third one?
Muslimuna.
Yeah, Muslimuna. There you go. Muslimun, Muslimani, Muslimuna. Okay? Now, that's the subject. Let me just, sorry, 1 second. Let me put something up. There you go. Muslimuna. Now, the verb.
Thank you, Sheikh. The board is much clearer now.
Brilliant. The verb. The verb will be Muslimun dhahaba.
This will be Zahaba.
Correct. Muslimani dhahaba. Muslimuna
Zahabu. Zahabu.
dhahabu. So what happened is that when the actual subject precedes it, then this has to follow this as well. This is plural, dhahabu is plural.
This happens when the verb comes before the subject.
No,
When the subject comes before the verb,
yeah,
then the verb has to follow the situation of the subject.
exactly.
But if it is vice versa, then it is not compulsory.
No, then you can do this. Then you can do this. That's the reason why I'm teaching you this, because in the Quran, once you start, once I start the tafsir of the Quran with yourselves, you will see the beauty of the Quran and you will understand the Quran much more better. For example, now, if it's dhahaba, I can say, dhahaba muslimun muslimani and muslimuna.
Okay.
And right here, over here underneath. So dhahaba muslimun, dhahaba muslimani, dhahaba muslimuna. So we are using a singular verb and we are using all three forms with dhahaba. But if the subject, meaning the fa'il, precedes the khabar, precedes the verb, then it has to follow each other. Muslimun dhahaba, muslimani dhahaba, muslimuna dhahabu.
In the other situation, is Zahabu Muslimuna wrong, or that will also be correct?
Dhahabu muslimuna, it would not, you can't say it, but grammatically they'll say that it's better that you say it this way.
Okay, so when the verb precedes, it is better to keep the verb in the singular form.
Yeah, that's right.
No matter what the subject is, in whichever form it is. Okay, Jazakallah.
Okay, that's the difference between the two. When the verb, the subject is coming and the subject is going to be the doer of the verb, then it has to follow each other. Muslimani dhahaba, muslimun dhahaba. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, perfect.
Sheikh, can you give me an example of the feminine one?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. So I'll do it for you. So what will happen then? It will be add that Muslimatun. So it'll be Muslima. And then over here. The Muslima Tani. And then over here, will be Dhahabata. Dhahabata. And over here, it will be Dhahabat. Dhahabat. And over here,
Dhahabna.
it will be Muslimatun. Muslimatun Dhahabna.
Please, no, please send us.
I'll send this as I'll create this as electronic copy and I'll send this.
Jazakallah, Jazakallah.
Because first I want to explain to everyone and I want everyone to do their own handwriting and then I'll send you electronic copy for this. Is that clear for everyone? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
Is that clear for you?
Yes, yes.
No,
Sheikh, can I ask a question? What if you start with the verb in case of feminine? So it will be like zahabat with the plural and the dual will come the same zahabat.
Yeah, it'll be Dhahabat. So who's this asking this question?
Samina here.
Yeah. So it'll be Dhahabat Muslimatun, Dhahabat Muslimatani, Dhahabat Muslimatun. I'll send that across as a table for yourself to read.
Okay, thank you.
I just wanted to clarify this in the class. Once it's clarified in class, everyone understands it, then everyone will understand the actual PDF file as well, inshallah. So these are very, as you can say, fine points which I'm teaching yourselves, preparing yourselves for Quranic studies itself. So that's the reason why I'm doing this. Otherwise, I could have left this point out and continue the class. But there's a reason why, because the whole aim of these classes is to understand the Quran and the Ahadith. And I think from lesson number 5, I will then increase the class. I'm not going to teach more than an hour. I've decided, I thought about it. Teaching more than an hour, your brains are already fried for 1 hour. And if fried it for an extra half an hour, you're not going to learn anything more. So it's best to keep it for 1 hour. And I will only increase it for 10 minutes extra. So the 10 minutes extra, which I'll increase it by, and that I will give you from lesson number 5, from next lesson, inshallah, I will give you small ayat of the Quran, ethical ayat of the Quran, in which I will dissect them, give you the translations, and then go through the sentences and the vocab as well, so that we come to our aim and objective of these Arabic classes as well, inshallah. So that's going to start from next week, inshallah. Is that okay with everyone or no?
Yeah.
Right. Everyone understood what I did on the board?
Yes.
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 Is that clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Brilliant.
Alhamdulillah.
Right. Okay. Now I want to start the book now. Where is it gone? So the fruit, what I have taught you now, the fruit of this you will bear when we start reading the Quran, and you find out how beneficial this is.
Sheikh, when you started, just before you started doing it
Yeah.
on the board, you had a sheet up, the khabar and mubtada. Could you send us that as well, please?
Yes, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to correct some mistakes on that as well. And then I'll send it across to yourselves. So I'll show you again on the screen. So here, I said, "As-sayyaratu amam al-manzili." The car is in front of the house. So as-sayyaratu is mubtada. Amam al-manzili is khabar, meaning the khabar for the predicates. Sa'atuha, her watch is new. Jadidatun. Jadidatun is a predicate. Sa'atun is the subject. At-taqsu baridun. The weather is cold. So here, taqs is a definite noun. Baridun is an indefinite noun, and it's the khabar, the predicate. Then huwa. Huwa is a pronoun, and here it is the subject. Min al-Yaman, it's the preposition and the infected noun, and it's the predicate. Hada kitabun, this is a book, subject and predicate. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yes,
Then we
clear.
had over here a verbal sentence. So in a verbal sentence, verb and a subject are a requirement. A verb and a subject or a doer is a requirement when you have a verbal sentence. The object is optional. The object, meaning the maf'ul, is optional. You can have it, you cannot have it, you don't have it. So that's optional. So here, yanzilu al-mataru, the rain is falling. This is a verbal sentence. Al-mataru is the fa'il, the subject, the doer of the verb of falling. Next one, sharibtu al-asira. I drank. So ana here is the person who's doing the action of drinking. Al-asira is the juice, and it's the maf'ul bihi, which is the object. And every maf'ul bihi always receives either a fatha, if it's a definite noun with alif lam, and it's without alif lam. Sister Bilqis, assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Walaikum assalam. Ji.
I was taking you by surprise. Okay.
Yeah, I just decided to stay. I'll be leaving soon because my son's going to be home in
that's
like
fine.
5 minutes. Yeah, I'm here for.
If I take the alif lam out of
Mhm.
al-asir,
Mhm.
and I say sharibtu, and I said that if a noun is the maf'ul bihi, and if it comes with alif lam, it have one fatha. And if it's without alif lam, it will have fatha tanween. So
True.
if I say sharibtu, I drank a juice, how would I say that in Arabic?
Sharibtu asiran.
Sharibtu asiran. So whenever you see in the Quran fatha tanween or a fatha, look where is the verb and where is the doer in the Quran.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's really important. So for example, let me show you some easy verses of the Quran. Give you an example.
Sheikh, is the mistake there? There's no fatha, right, on the
Yeah,
ra.
That's
Okay,
right.
that's fine.
Yeah, so I need to send it corrected. Okay, has everyone got a Quran nearby?
Yep.
Open Surah Mudathir. Surah Mudathir is 17, Surah number 74 in Juz number 29.
Yes, sir.
Okay, verse number 31.
31. Yes.
Surah Mudathir is Surah number 74 in Juz number 29.
Mhm.
And it says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, وَمَا جَعَلْنَا أَصْحَابَ النَّارِ إِلَّا مَلَائِكَةً وَمَا جَعَلْنَا إِدَّتَهُمْ. So here, وَمَا جَعَلْنَا. Ja'alna is the past tense verb, correct? Ja'ala means he made, and ja'alna, we made. Is that correct?
Yes.
So ja'al, who is the doer of the action in ja'alna?
We.
It's,
We.
So we are the fa'il. Now ashab an-nar means the people of fire. Okay, the people who will be sent to fire. Okay, to hell. So ashab an-nar. Can you see the word ashab? Sahib is the singular. Ashab is the plural. Can you see the ashab with a fatah?
Yeah.
Yes.
So here, why is it coming with a fatah now? Sister Zuhra Virji.
Because that's the object.
Exactly. So whenever you have the verb, you have the object. Now go to the next one. وَمَا جَعَلْنَا إِدَّتَهُمْ. And we have not made them their number, but as a trial. So here, وَمَا جَعَلْنَا إِدَّتَهُمْ. إِدَّتَهُمْ means numbers. So here, إِدَّتَهُ, ta is the last letter of the word, hum is the pronoun. So why is it coming with a fatah again?
Because that's again the object. The action is done upon it.
Exactly. Is it becoming more clearer now? Or is it still the same?
No, yeah, Alhamdulillah, it's much clearer. We can see the actions happening over here, who's doing the action and who's the action is doing upon.
Yeah, yeah. And let me try to give you one or two more examples, and then I'll throw you one more example, and then that'll be it. I want to give you examples which are quite straightforward. I'll go to the beginning of the Quran instead. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Okay, this is a nice verse. Surah Baqarah. So go to Surah Baqarah. Surah Baqarah, verse number 10. Surah Baqarah, verse number 10.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay, now it says Bismillahir Rahmanir Fi qulu. Let me pick on Sister who has not had a chance. Sister Masuma, can you come on the mic, please?
Yes, Sheikh.
So I want you to read Fi qulubihim. Why is it Fi qulubihim? Qalbun is heart, qulubuhum is plural. Okay?
Yeah.
So
Their hearts.
in their hearts. Okay. Why qulub? The ba has a kasra.
Why does a ba have a kasra? That's
What is,
very...
you know the answer. What is in the beginning of qulub?
Fi, because it's a pronoun, fi.
Fi is not a pronoun, it's a preposition.
It's a proposition, sorry, that's what I meant. Fi
Yeah.
is a proposition, like min and fi and all those, yeah.
Exactly. Fi qulubihim maradun. In their hearts is sickness. Okay.
Yeah.
Then fa is a conjunction word. Don't worry about that. Zada. The word zada means he increased. That's a past tense. Same as qala, on the same pattern.
Okay.
Zadahumullahu. So can you see Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala coming with a dhamma?
Yes, Allah's with the dhamma, that's right.
Whenever you have a verb and you have a noun with a dhamma, that's the fa'il of the verb. So Allah increased there. What did Allah increase in there? In them?
Marzan, sickness.
Exactly. So can you see maradan coming with fatah tanween?
The fatah tanween, yes.
So here
Because it's the object.
it's the object. Excellent.
Thank you, Sheikh. That makes a lot more sense.
So maradan is Allah is the fa'il of zada. You know what ziyada?
Yeah.
Use that word ziyada. So zada is a past tense verb.
Okay.
Hum is referring back to their hearts. Fi qulubihim. That Allah will increase in them sickness.
Sickness.
So maradan is with a fatah tanween because it's a nakira, indefinite noun, and it's the maf'ul bihi for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increasing in their hearts. So this is 1% of where we have, this is just the 1%, inshallah, we'll get to 100% and understanding the Quran, inshallah, but this is gradual
Thank you, Sheikh.
process towards there, inshallah. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, clear. Yes.
Alhamdulillah. So inshallah, gradually during this course, we'll go through them, and Quran is the aim, inshallah. Right, okay, let's continue. Then we have Shahidu al-awladu al-mubarata. Al-mubarata, it's the match. So the boys are watching the match. And then we have tanawala al-mudarrisuna al-ghada'a. The teachers are consumed. So tanawala means consumed. The food. The food is the object. Al-ghada'a with fatha. And sharibna, we drank. Al-qahwata. So we, na is the pronoun, attached pronoun, which is we, which is the subject. And al-qahwata is the maf'ul bihi, the object. Is that clear for everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
It seems everyone's very tired today. What?
Sheikh is also tanawul, isn't that also in Urdu? To
Yes.
eat,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yeah. We use word in Urdu is also used aap ye tanawul farmaye.
Yeah.
It's very Queen's Queen's Urdu. Yeah. Yes, that's right. Okay, let's start now. Okay, so this is what I've taught you so far. I'm just teaching you about the verbs, that the verbs, if the actual subject comes before the verb, then it coincides with each other as what I did explain on the board. Okay, now let's start the actual exercises now. Give me 1 second, it's not working. Any questions for anyone? No? Everyone okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sheikh is very clear. Hopefully we can remember it.
Practice the repetition which I'll give you. I'll make everyone memorize it. So don't worry. So it's not something you have someone who's not going to repeat these things. I'll repeat these things 1,000 times. Because without repetition, you cannot learn anything. Okay, where's it gone? So there's, as I said, there's a hadith from the Imams alayhi salam that one who learns one word, he repeats it 1,000 times. Man allama harfan faqad takarrara alfan. Right, let's go. So where did we reach in the exercises?
Start from
Page 37
38.
at the bottom, the possessive pronouns.
Yep.
We
Sister
had to
Sabira.
do that.
Yeah, Sister Sabira, can I come on the mic and start it? So it says, أضف الأسماء الآتية إلى الضمائر كما هو موضح في المثال. Use the following nouns with the possessive nouns shown in the examples. So بيت, بيتكم, بيتنا, and so forth. So Sister Sabira, Bismillah.
Okay. Salam.
Alaykum salam.
Okay, so shall I go across?
Yes.
So ummun,
Yep.
ummukum,
Mm-hmm.
ummuna,
Ummuna. I want you to say it faster now.
ummuna.
Yeah, say all of them. Ummukum and ummuna. Say that faster, please.
Okay. Ummun, ummukun, ummuna.
No, the ummukun, no, that's incorrect.
Oh.
Ummukum.
Ummukum.
Yeah.
With a shadda.
Is it
Ummukum.
ammukum or ammukum?
Ummu. It's not amma is incorrect. It's ummukum.
Ummukum, yeah. So ummun, ummukum, and ummuna.
Yep. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to unmute everyone. Go ahead. Unmute your mic again, please. Sister Sabira, unmute your mic,
Yeah.
please.
Okay.
Next one, ammun.
Ammun, ammukum, ammuna. So it's chacha, your chacha, our chacha.
Brilliant.
Siddiqun, siddiqukum. I didn't know whether that was right.
Yeah, Siddiqukum.
Siddiquna. Is that right? Siddiqukum.
That is correct.
Siddiquna. Okay. So friend, your friend, our friend. Madrasatun, madrasatukunna.
No,
Madra-
madrasatukum.
Oh, madras. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I got confused because it's tamarbuta.
Yeah, so the timer buta, whenever it comes mudaf to a pronoun,
Yeah.
the dhamma tanween is dropped and one dhamma remains.
Okay. So what I've done is made them all feminine. So instead of saying kum, I've put kunna.
Yes, kunna is correct if
Yeah.
if you're referring to a female. So ki, madrasatuki, your madrasa for female. And the
Yeah.
plural for that is madrasatukunna.
Yeah, okay.
So what I need to do for yourselves,
Yeah.
let me just write this down. So I need to send yourselves 3 things. Let me write this down. So I need to send you now I need to send all of the possessive 14 pronouns.
Yep.
So that you can understand that. And also I need to send the verbs with the doers and the broken plurals as well, the rulings for that as well. And also about abun and akhun. So there's 3 handouts which I need to give yourselves to make sense. Okay, continue now.
So madrasatun, madrasatukum, and madrasatuna.
Excellent, Jazakallah, sister. Thank you so much. Karam, next on the mic, Sister Jawad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Ukhtun.
أختم أختن أختك أختكم and أختنا.
Excellent, Jazakallah. Next person, Sister Mukarrama. I'm going to give one chance to everyone now. Sister Mukarrama Walji.
Assalamu alaikum. Lughatukum, lughatuna.
Excellent. Next one, Sister Shamim.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Dinun.
Dinun dinukum dinuna.
Excellent. D's iPad. Who's D's iPad? Assalamu alaikum. D's iPad. Okay, I don't recognize that. D's iPad, I don't know. Okay, next one, Agha Mustafa Rahim. Agha Mustafa Rahim, can you come on the mic, please?
Yes. It's Abuna.
I can't hear you, doctor. I cannot hear you clear. Can you speak up again, please? Yes, Jazakallah. Thank you ever so much. You're welcome. Can I have next one? That's MMS Gross Sami'in 8 beginners. MMS Gross Sami'in 8 beginners. Can you come on the mic, please?
Assalamu alaikum.
Who is the speaker now?
I'm Ruxana Abbas, but this is my code for my madrasa where I teach in Dubai.
Okay, mashallah.
Yes.
Ruxana Abbas.
Alhamdulillah.
Bismillah.
Yeah.
Can you read now? Abun, can you change that to different formations, please?
Yes.
So how do you say your father and our father?
Abukum.
Yep.
And Abuna.
Excellent. Abukum and Abuna. And Akhun?
Akhuka, Akhuna.
No, Akhukum and Akhuna. So remember?
Yeah, Akhukum. Yeah, sorry. Akhukum and Akhuna. Yeah,
Jazakallah.
plural. Yeah,
So
alhamdulillah.
can you send me and also message me and I'll send you some details across to yourself as well.
Inshallah.
Jazakallah. Can next one is Shireen on the mic.
What have I got to do? Sorry.
I want you to read Ayyo Yawmin Hadha and Hadha Yawmus Sabt. Can you read that, please?
Yeah. Ayu Yawmin Hada. Which day is this?
Correct.
Hada Yawmun Sabt.
Hadha Yawmus Sabti.
Yeah. Hada Yawmun Sabti. This is Saturday.
This is Saturday. Excellent.
Okay, so when Ayun comes, is Yomun got
Mudaf ilayh.
kasra tanween?
That's right.
Because of the Ayun only. Does it do that always for every word after it?
Yes. So the word majority of the time, the word ayyo, it comes in with a noun after it, and it always is mudaf ilay. If it's nakira. So if it's yawman is nakira, indefinite, that's with kasra tanween. Is that clear, sister?
Yes, thank you.
Is it Sabira Siyani as well? Is she here today? I don't think she's heard it. Okay, Sister Nasreen Rajan, can you come on the mic, please? Sister Nasreen. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Ayun shahrin hadha. Which month is this? Hadha shahru Rajab. This is the month of Rajab.
Excellent. Can I have next Sister Rosie? Sister Rosie, can you come on the mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. في أي مدرسة أنت? Can you read that?
Which one?
في أي مدرسة أنت?
There's one
Which one?
before
I
that.
cannot see.
Just one above the last one. This one here. I've got the hand over there, pointing. في أي مدرسة أنت?
Okay. في أي مدرسة أنت? In which school are you?
Yeah, which school are you? Yeah, in which school are you? Yes. أنا
أنا في المدرسة المتوسطة.
متوسطة. I am in. Translation?
I'm in the primary school.
Middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah, I'm in the middle school. Excellent. Come next on the mic, Sister Sadia Sajjad. Alaikum salam.
Next one.
Yes, من أي
من أي بلد أنت يا أخت? From which country you are? Oh my sister. Oh sister.
No.
أنا من اليونان.
So, من أي بلد أنت? So أنت. So which country are you from?
Which country you are from?
Oh, my sister. يا أخت. Oh sister.
Yeah. Oh sister.
أنا
أنا من اليونان. I am from Yunnan.
Greece.
Greece. Yes.
From Greece. Okay. Now these are the names. I don't really care. I'll read the names. William, Edward.
Sheikh,
Yeah.
sorry, can I ask a quick question?
Go ahead.
Is there a mistake in the book over there, or should it be Anti rather than Anta?
Yes, you're right, sister.
Yeah?
Yes.
Because I was asking the sister, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
It should be من أي بلد أنت يا أخت. So it should be anti instead of anta. Correct.
Sheikh, can Balad be also a town or country only?
بلد من أي بلد? From which country? The word for city is من أي مدينة.
Oh, okay.
So بلد is normally used for a country itself.
Okay.
William, Edward, London, Paris, Pakistan, Istanbul, Ibrahim, Ismail, Ishaq, Yaqub, Ayub, Sulaiman, Dawood, Yunus, Idriso, Jibrailo, Mikailo, Fir'auno. So these names here, it's trying to tell you that all of these names do not get a dhamma tanween. That's it, nothing else. So their default position only comes with a dhamma, nothing else. Is that clear?
Yeah, clear.
There's nothing else. I'll teach you at a later stage why these words are not getting a dhamma tanween, but not yet. At a later stage, inshallah. Okay. You know what I taught you on the screen now? That's what's happening now. So what I taught you earlier on about the noun, the verb preceding the verb, sorry, the doer preceding the verb, then the verb follows the actual gender and the individuals you're referring to. That's what it's doing over here now. Okay, can I have Sister Samina on the mic?
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Sister Samina, can you read this? Read and change
Anta.
the following sentences on this pattern. Anta dhahabta.
أنت ذهبت إلى المدرسة. أنتم ذهبتم إلى المدرسة.
Translate as well, please.
You went to the madrasa.
Yep.
You all went to the madrasa.
Correct. And do the next one. Anta.
أنت خرجت من الفصل.
Yep.
You
Translate.
left. You exited from the class.
Correct.
أنتم خرجتم من الفصل. you all left from the class.
Jazakallah. Karam, next on the mic. Any questions?
No, it's all clear.
Jazakallah. So Karam, next one, Shabnam Walji on the mic. Shabnam Walji?
Sheikh, sorry, I just stepped out. Could you please tell me which line we're on?
We are on line number, this one, Anta kharajta min al-fasl.
من الفصل.
Yeah.
And أنتم خرجتم من الفصل.
What's the translation, please?
أنت خرجت من الفصل. You left towards the classroom, and you all left towards the classroom.
Excellent, excellent. Jazakallah, sister. Karam, Sister Sadiqa Jafar on the mic now. Sadiqa Jafar. Alaykum salam. Aina, next one.
أنت جلست في الفصل.
Translation, please.
Yeah, are you all you sitting in the class?
No, dhahabta. Sorry, yeah, you're right. So
Jalasta.
Yeah, jalasta, that's right. You sat in the class.
You sat in the class.
And the plural?
And jalastum fil fasli. You all sat in the class.
Excellent, excellent. That's really good. SK, Sister Sukaina Khalfan, can you come on the mic? Sister Sukaina Khalfan.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaykum salam. You're a bit quiet today.
Yeah, I've been doing homework.
Okay. So is everything clear for you?
No, I have a couple of questions, but let me finish what I'm doing, and it doesn't, these guys are far ahead. So if I don't understand, then I'll definitely get in touch because I have not seen your videos.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Aina, this one here. Aina dhahabta ya akhi.
Aina, where are you going, oh my brother?
Yeah.
Aina dhahabta ya akhi. Where are you going, oh my brother? Ya ikhwati. Antum ذهبتم يا إخواتي.
Ya ikhwani.
Sorry. Okay, I made a mistake in saying that. Sorry. But there are two ways of saying brother, right?
Yeah.
Would it be wrong if I said akhawati?
Ikhwati.
Oh, sorry. I'm mixing it with the sisters, right?
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
So ikhwan is one plural and ikhwati is the other plural.
Okay. I just shouldn't say the waw with the alif, right?
The waw with the
Ikhwati is without the for the male, it's without the long alif, right?
That's right. It's akhwat. So ukhtun akhawatun.
Akhawatun, right? And sorry, I made a mistake. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. Next one's Zinat Jan Muhammad on the mic. Zinat Jan Muhammad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaykum salam. Limada kharajta min al-fasl ya waladu. Translate, please.
لماذا خرجت من الفصل يا ولد? Why did you go from the class, O child?
Why did you exit?
Why did you exit? Okay. لماذا خرجتم من الفصل يا أولاد? Why did you all exit from the class, O children?
Excellent, excellent. Jazakallah. Can I have next on the mic, Sister Tahseen Haku? Sister Tahseen Haku, are you on the mic? Sister Tahseen, are you there? Okay, maybe a problem with the mic. Okay, Sister Tayyiba, can you come on the mic, please?
Yes.
Can you read Al-Kalimatu Al-Jadidatu?
Yeah. Just a second, sorry. Al-Kulliyatu. Kulliyatun.
Okay, Al-Hafidu.
Oh, sorry, I missed that part.
Yeah, so the word Al-Hafidu means grandchildren.
Okay. Al-Hafidu ibnul ibni wa ibnul binti. Hafadatun. So grandchildren are the sons.
Son
Is
of
it sons
the
or children?
Yeah, it's trying to explain what is grandchildren.
Son, yeah, son or son of your daughter.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and the plural is hafadatun.
Excellent.
Al-kulliyatu and kulliyatun. It's faculty and faculties.
Correct.
كلية الطب Faculty of Medicine. كلية الشريعة Faculty of Jurisprudence. كلية الهندسة Faculty of Engineering. كلية التجارة Faculty of Commerce. الدستور Constitution. الأخو and إخوة وإخوان. That's brother and brothers in both different ways. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا. Welcome. اليونان Greece. نصراني
No, Nasrani. Not Nasrani. Nasrani.
نصراني
Correct.
Nasara Christian and Christians.
Excellent. Okay, Sister Tessin and Haku, are you there? Sister Tessin? Okay, your mic's not working. Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. How are you, sister?
Alhamdulillah. Sorry, my internet is very weak. I'm all the time in and out from your
Yeah, I've
class.
seen that. No, I've seen that. And how are things in Iraq?
Alhamdulillah, great.
Alhamdulillah. Tamasa dua, inshallah. Bismillah, sister. Points to. Any questions from yourself, sister? Okay. Internet's bad. Sister Sinka. Oh, she's disappeared. Okay. Sister Sadia, can you come on the mic then? Sister Sadia, can you come on the mic, please?
Gigi.
Can you read points to remember?
Points to remember. Just a second. I will make it clear here because your one is not very clear on the screen. Points to remember. In this lesson, we learned the following. The plural of anta, you, masculine singular is antum. For example, who are you? Man antum. The plural of ka, your is kum. For example, brothers, where is your house? Aina baitukum ya ikhwanu. And the plural of ana, I is nahnu, like ana, its plural nahnu, refers to both the masculine and feminine. For example, we are Muslims, masculine nahnu muslimuna, and we are Muslims, feminine, nahnu muslimatun. We have learned that baiti means my house. Now we learned that our house is baituna. Baituna, for example, Allah is our Lord, Allahu Rabbuna, Islam is our faith, Al-Islamu Dinuna, Muhammadun sallallahu alaihi wasallam Nabiyuna, Muhammad peace and blessing of Allah be upon him is our prophet. Zahabta means you went, masculine singular. Zahabtum means you went, masculine plural. For example, where did you go, my sons? Aina zahabtum ya abnati? Abnai. Is that E? Yeah. Zahabtu means I went and we went is zahabna. Note that they went, feminine is zahabna. And the difference between the two is that zahabna, the final is short, and in zahabna, it is long. We have seen that feminine proper nouns have no tanween. For example, Aminatu, Maryamu, Hadijatu. Now we learn that non-Arabic proper nouns also have no tanween. For example, Williamu, Barisu, Washingtonu, Hamiltonu, Londonu, Pakistanu.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Is that clear for you?
Yes, Alhamdulillah, all clear.
Next person I'm going to bring Sister who should I bring? So Sister Sabira, you came at half six. Sister Sabira, Kanji, can you come on the mic? Sister Sabira.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Can you start from if, however, in the non-Arabic? Over here. Adam, Ibrahim, Ishaq, Ismail, and Yaqub. If, however, the non-Arabic proper noun. So let's start from here. William, Baris, Washington, Hamilton, London, Pakistan. The names of the most of the prophets are non-Arabic, and therefore they have no tanween, e.g. Ibrahim, Adam, and so forth. Continue from there, please. Page 41. You there, sister?
Sorry. If, however, the non-Arabic proper noun has only 3 letters and is masculine, it has tanween. Example, Nuhun, Lutun, Georgiun, and Khanun. Point 6, we have learned that the mudaf is definite by position. So when the mudaf has an adjective, it must be definite. Example, Baytul Imamil Jadidu, the Imam's new house. Here, Baytu is the mudaf and it is definite by position. The same applies to the mudaf whose mudaf ilay is a possessive noun. Example, Baytuhul Jadidu, his new house. Note the following. Baytul Imamil Jadidu, the Imam's new house. Baytul Imamil Jadidi, the new Imam's house. Point number 7. Ayyu, which, it is used as a mudaf. Example, Ayyu baytin hadha, which house is this? Ayyu talibin kharaja, which student went out? When preceded by a preposition, it is in the genitive case. Example, and I can't see the example.
Okay, min ayyi?
Min ayyi baladin anta, which country are you from?
Excellent. Next one, and then في أي فصل, sorry. There you go.
So the next point, في أي فصل جلست, in which classroom did you sit? It can be in the accusative case. Example, أي لغة تحب, which language do you like?
It should, that is a mistake. That should be not tahibbu, should be tuhibbu.
Tuhibbu, okay.
Okay, brilliant. So that's all the lesson. And then that's lesson 5. So can everyone do has everyone finished now? And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to send you some handouts. I'm going to send you 3 handouts out, inshallah, by today or tomorrow. Can you please write those handouts in your own handwriting? The reason why, because this lesson is really important, because there's 3 or 4 concepts in this lesson which are very important in the Arabic language. And if they're mastered now, then I don't need to refer to them and teach them from scratch again. So one of them, yeah.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
In the last sentence we just did, it said it can be in the accusative case, but where's the accusative case in that sentence? Because I see a genitive case, the lughatin, tuhibbu.
Let me show you.
Yeah.
Oh, ayyi and ayya. Okay.
Yeah,
I see
ayya
it.
lughatin. So here,
Okay, thank you.
like I gave you the example, iyyaka na'budu.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Thank
the
you.
example of the actual accusative case.
Okay.
Okay, can Sister Zohra Virji, can you finish off the vocab? And then, inshallah, that'll be it.
Okay. Vocabulary. Constitution. Ad-dasturu. Welcome. Ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban. Prayer direction. Al-qiblatu. Child feminine. Tiflatun. Low-cord. Al-hukmatu. Airport. Al-mataru. Grandson.
Law courts al-mahkamatu.
Al-mahkamatu.
Correct.
Grandson. Hafadatun, which is plural, and hafidun is singular. Faculty college. Al-kulliyatu. Garden. Al-hadikatu. Faculty of medicine. Kulliyatu tibbi. Lord al-rabbu. Faculty of engineering. Kulliyatul handasati. Saturday. Yawmus sabt. Month. Ash-shahru. Faculty of Commerce, Kulliyatu Tijarati, the month of Rajab, Rajabun, Faculty of Islamic Law, Kulliyatu Shariati, Greece, Al-Yunan, Nasara, plural of Christians, Nasraniyun, singular of Christian, Shafahullahu, may Allah grant him health, Prophet An-Nabiyu, religion, Ad-Dinu, Akhun, plural is ikhwatun.
Excellent, Jazakallah. Okay, now the other question. I'm going to ask you a quite random question to everyone. Does anyone know the 7 days in Arabic? Does anyone know Does anyone know the 7 days apart from Sister Jawad, if she knows the answer?
No, no,
Okay.
don't know the 7 days.
Okay. No one knows? Okay.
Agha,
I can try.
Agha,
Sorry?
Agha.
Al-Khamis,
Yes, you
Al-Jum'ah.
are asking the days of the week, the
Yes.
Agha.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we start with Yomul Sabt,
Yep.
Al-Sabt, Al-Ahad, Al-Thnan, Al-Thalatha, Al-Raba, Al-Khamis, Yomul Jum'ah.
Okay, Alhamdulillah, 50-50. So
Okay.
50-50, I will, because the pronunciation was incorrect. So Saturday is Yom Sabt. I'll send this across to yourself in Arabic. Yom Sabt is Saturday. Ahad is Yom Ahad is Sunday. Yom Ithnain is Monday. Yom Thulatha is Tuesday. Yom Arba'a is Wednesday. Yom Khamis. Remember Khamis, it's Friday, it's Thursday, and Yom Jum'ah is Friday. So these are the Arabic days itself. So inshallah, I'll send that across to yourself so that you can memorize that as well, inshallah. Any questions by anyone?
Sir, I have one question.
Yes, Sister Jawad.
In the beginning, you mentioned from that verse, في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا,
Yes.
where you were explaining that the maf'ul has is in the accusative case. It has a fatha at the end.
Yep.
So the second marada is in the maf'ul, but the first maradun, that is the subject. I was just trying to figure that out. If you can.
You asked again a good question. What should I do? Let me find out what to do. I've mentioned this already in the last class. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. I just want to show a handout on the screen. So that's the reason why I'm just looking for that handout. Where is it gone? Right, I can't find it. Okay, so I'll cut it short and I'll mention to you. So I'll explain to you. So in that, في قلوبهم مرض. So في قلوبهم مرض. So here, what's happened is that as a fi is a what is fi? Is it a noun or is it a preposition?
It's a preposition. 100%.
Yeah, so it's a preposition. So as I told you last time, is that the subject always has to be ma'rifa, meaning with alif lam, it has to be a definite noun. Do you remember?
Right.
Yeah, so when the actual subject is indefinite, then the predicate precedes the subject.
Okay, so in this case, qulubihim has become the predicate and maradun is the subject.
Yes, so the khabar is preceding the mubtada. So maradun is khabar. In Arabic we call it mubtada muakhar. Mubtada muakhar.
Later, the news that comes afterwards.
Yeah, the news, the mubtada which has been delayed, and khabar muqaddam means that the subject, the predicate which has preceded the subject itself.
But then the predicate is again in, okay, that's because of the harf al-jar. Qulubihim, it is genitive because of.
Yeah. So what happens that this sentence, even though it's in the genitive case, it's still classified as the predicate for the subject, even though it's in the genitive case.
Okay. Jazakallah.
I don't. Again, this is again another subject, but inshallah at the right time I'll teach it, which is